if we want to measure the motion that occurs at the subtalar joint between the talus and the calcaneus, what do you think is the best position to get our patient in?
Prone with the foot off the...
Prone with the foot off the edge of the table.
I was hoping I'd be able to see this one.
You hoped wrong. Joke's on you. Okay, so if we want to move or cause motion to that subtalar joint, I can essentially, if I grab right here on the calcaneus, then I'm not really stabilizing the talus itself. Okay, so I have to actually fall just off the malleoli so that I can get a good hold of that talus, if you will. And then I'll take his calcaneus with my other hand, and there's inversion, and there's eversion. Not much at all. In fact, what are our norms? For inversion, 5 to 25, and for eversion, it was, I just looked it up, and it was actually wrong on the first slide. It's not 5 to 20.
It's 5 to 10?
5 to 10.
Oh.
Yep. Okay. What kind of end feel do you think we're going to get with these? Okay, so for inversion, soft tissue stretch or firm, typically. For eversion, bony, just because of the fact that that fibula sticks down farther. It's more inferior than the tibial malleolus, okay? So we're going to get a bony end feel on the eversion motion. All right, so as far as our measurement goes, our fulcrum, we can line it up pretty much right with our actual joint. This one gets pretty darn close. So if we line it up with, to come to essentially the bottom of the fibula, and just make a line that comes straight across, that's pretty darn close to right where that subtalar joint occurs or where it hits. It kind of does this little motion. It's a little wavy when we're talking about across here. But that's essentially where it's going to be. Okay, we're at the top of the calcaneus, got our calcaneal tuberosity right here. And if we come just up off of it, then that's going to be the top of our calcaneus and the bottom of our talus. Okay, so that's our fulcrum. Our proximal end is going to go just up midpoint of the calf. Okay, we're going to line it up. We got a nice, isn't a bony prominence, but we've got a nice landmark right there. It's called our, what is this thing? Achilles tendon. Okay, so if we find that Achilles tendon, we just line it up with that Achilles, and it should line up with the middle portion of the calf. And then our distal end is going to be straight down through the calcaneus, okay, or through the plantar surface of his foot. And then this motion, we can only measure passively. We cannot measure actively, unlike all the other motions to this point. Okay. So, as I invert him, I'm going to bring his calcaneus medially while I'll try and stabilize that talus as much as possible. And I'm getting 25 degrees exactly. Yay! So he's perfectly at the top end there. And then if I go into eversion, I get 5. So I'm perfectly at the bottom of that one. Okay. Not a lot of eversion is going to occur, but he's again within norms on both of those. And that's going to be our inversion and eversion, as your book refers to it, of the rear foot or subtalar joint. Any question? And I don't know if you guys noticed, but all I did was put that goni where it's supposed to go, and I took my hand and wrapped right around both sides of the goni, so I'm kind of pinching it like this. Hold the talus, move the calcaneus, and because I'm pinching it, it'll just follow right along with the bone itself. Okay? Thank you, sir.